Hey, what is going on guys? Welcome everyone back to another Call of Duty video. Hopefully you're all enjoying your day. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything there is to know for Black Ops 4 multiplayer. As we know, the reveal event was only a day ago. We've seen gameplay and we know most stuff. However, in this video, I'm going to be telling you everything that I know so far about Black Ops 4 multiplayer that I've gathered from the web and from different gameplays on YouTube and whatnot. So if you want more of these videos, drop it a thumbs up and let's get straight into it. Starting off, one of the main questions I see in the comments a lot is whether or not there'll be a beta for Black Ops 4, and the easy question for this is that yes, there will be a beta. I might be doing a video soon on how to get some beta key codes for free. It was kind of the same deal to get it, just like with Black Ops 3. So if you want me to do a video on that, let me know. So there definitely will be a beta. I don't exactly know when it will be playable, but I do know for a fact that it will be playable first on PlayStation 4 before the Xbox One and the PC. Heading over to the next bit regarding Black Ops 4, the game will actually be set before Black Ops 3, but before Black Ops 2. So basically in between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. As I said a few days ago, this would be the case during the leak. So I am correct about that because I knew that would be the case. So it's pretty cool to see that happening. Now, sliding will also be returning to Black Ops 4. So there will be no dolphin diving like the original Call of Duty Black Ops. In my opinion, I kind of prefer the sliding a little bit because sometimes dolphin diving can get you in a stuffed up position. However, dolphin diving can also save you and you can do funny stuff with it. So I don't know, I reckon both of them is quite good if they could have them together, but obviously that's not the case. So moving over to the next thing regarding Black Ops 4 multiplayer, and I find this one to be very interesting. So apparently you need to manually heal up now instead of automatic generating your health back. So normally in Call of Duty, you take a few shots, you run away, you heal back up automatically, and then you go back into the battle. It seems to me you're going to have to heal up somehow. There's also a specialist that allows them to heal people, I do believe. So it's going to be kind of weird how that will play out. I don't really like that. I think that it should be the same as the normal Call of Duty. But apart from that, let me know what you guys think. I think that one is a bit of an iffy issue. Because it seems like you can take a lot of damage and then just die instantly. So I'm not sure about that. I don't really like that one. Moving over to the next thing about Black Ops 4 multiplayer. League play is returning. So just like pretty much most Call of Duties now, we do have some sort of league play. I don't know if it's going to be exactly like the Black Ops 2 system. I hope it is, because the Black Ops 2 system for league play was definitely the best and it beats out everything else. In my honest opinion, nothing will ever beat the league play Black Ops 2 days, where you'd party up, take some people on, and there were people in like Masters Division and stuff like that. I can't even remember, but it was such a good time for league play during that time, and I think that'd be insane if they could replicate the same thing but make it even better for Black Ops 4. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Moving over to the next thing about Black Ops 4 multiplayer that you should know, which may tick a lot of people off, is that it is actually a 5v5 for multiplayer. So normally when you play TDM or Domination, it's a 6v6 where you have 6 people on your team and you're against another 6 people on the enemy team. In this Call of Duty, they've changed it to 5v5, so technically it's you with 4 other teammates versus another 5 other people. So I'm not sure exactly why this is the case. The game may be super fast paced, but in my opinion, I don't really like it. I liked to have the 6v6 because there's just more people to kill, and it seems to me like a lot more people will just rage quit and you won't get on your high streaks. That's kind of what I feel, but I could be wrong, and I have a feeling that the maps are going to be very tiny for this to be the case. Obviously, when you look at like Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, where we've kind of had small maps, making it a 5v5 seems to me that the maps could even be smaller, because if the maps are large in a 5v5, like COD Ghost where the maps were big, I think you won't be able to find anyone for a very long time. So hopefully it's not the case. Moving over, for you PC users who play Call of Duty, it is actually going to be a Battle.net exclusive, so you can't really get this game on Steam. As I said a few days ago, there was a leak about this, and it turns out it's true. So Battle.net uses like Overwatch, I think, and a few other games, and basically it's its own Steam platform. Some people like it, some people don't. Even though I don't really play Call of Duty on the PC, I prefer to have everything on Steam because you have your whole Steam library with all your games in there, which is always the best thing. So I can understand why some people are annoyed. A lot of people on Reddit are kind of like expressing their frustration about it, which I totally understand. So apart from that, looks like for PC people, you're gonna have to use Battle.net to install and download the game. Moving over to the next thing we're gonna be looking at, it's the mini-map. So apparently with the mini-map, there's gonna be a fog of war system which will reveal enemies when they're close to you. So on the minimap, when you get closer to someone, they're going to appear on the minimap. I don't know if this is going to cancel out any UAVs or anything like that in the game, but if this is the case, maybe UAVs don't exist or something like that, and it's going to be kind of interesting. Maybe it might be really tense because you may be next to someone that you don't know and boom, suddenly they appear on the minimap. And it also, with the Fog of War minimap system, it's kind of telling me that it may be very fast paced, because if they're making it reveal enemies when you have to be close to them, it's telling me that the maps are going to have to be small for that to work. So moving over, as you can see on the screen right now, the specialist system basically from Black Ops 3 is returning. Looks like they didn't really change it too much, if I'm being honest. They just did pretty much whole new skin rework on this. And basically, as you can see within the picture, what is confirmed for the specialist is Seraph, the Ruin. Now the Ruin's a bit cool because it actually has a grapple gun, just like in Advanced Warfare where there was that grapple gun game mode. It's going to be very similar to that. You then have the Nomad, which we've seen in Black Ops 3, where he puts down those two spike things and people just blow up. Those things are so annoying. We then have the Battery Specialist and the Firebreak Specialist, which can basically shut down areas of the map. And then you have the new specialists, which include Recon, where they can basically use vision pulse, and you have something called Crash, which can heal your team. So as I was saying before, there's no automatic health regenerating system, and this is where the specialist Crash could come in, because Crash specialist can actually heal your team. And then you have the new Torque specialist, who can lay down defensive barricades, and there's also an Ajax specialist system. Now you may be wondering, can people use individual specialists? So in Black Ops 3, before you went into a match, you could choose your specialist. Everyone had different specialists. Well, guess what? That's not the case. Only one team has one specialist. So that basically means someone, so basically it's a 5v5. Every 5 people, or each individual person in the team, cannot have something different. So your whole team can't run a Seraph, a Ruin, a Nomad, a Battery, and a Firebreak. You can't do that. Everyone has to be one specialist, which means everyone has to be a Nomad, everyone has to be a Battery, or everyone has to be a Firebreak. It's a little bit weird because in Black Ops 3 this wasn't the case. You could choose what you want, and it is kind of weird because in Black Ops 3 sometimes you would see the whole team have one big specialist system, which is kind of funny. So let me know what you guys think about that. I think that might be a bit of a stupid thing for them to add into the game, but I was reading a bit on Reddit about this, and apparently they could change it depending on how the feedback is like, and I don't think the feedback will be that good because it seems kind of weird for everyone to have just one specialist system. And I've also read that if someone doesn't like the specialist system their team get, it may cause people to keep backing out and finding new matches, and it just causes a whole problem around matchmaking. So hopefully that won't be the case. So moving over, we're going to be looking at the Battle Royale mode for multiplayer. Now, in the Battle Royale multiplayer map, which is called Blackout, which is called the Blackout map, and apparently it's going to be the largest Call of Duty map ever made. And now get this, apparently the size of this map is 1,500 times the size of Nuketown, which is absolutely crazy. As you can see on this picture on the screen, this is what the size of the Blackout map, Battle Royale map, will be for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And basically it's the same size as Fortnite, which is kind of funny. Someone did the figures on, I don't know, maybe some graphic editing program or something, but they figured it out to be this size, which is crazy. And we've never had a Call of Duty map ever this big, which is kind of obvious. Now with the Battle Royale, there is going to be vehicle support, so you can go on boats, go in cars, all that good stuff, which looks absolutely insane. And also there's going to be recognizable characters implemented in the Battle Royale mode for Black Ops 4, which means that there's going to be weapons from the Black Ops series. There's going to be streaks from the original Black Ops series. There's going to be zombie characters. There's going to be campaign characters as well, like Mason, Rezov, Woods, and Hudson from campaign. So zombie characters are going to be in there. Campaign characters, you're getting weapons from old Call of Duties. They're pretty much chucking everything they can into this, and I think it's going to be absolutely insane when we get it. Hopefully it won't be too boring. And there's also a rumor that it may be like 140 people on one server, and I think that's going to be absolutely insane. There's also a dedicated server for PC players now, so maybe that has something to do with a lot of people being in Battle Royale. I'm not too sure, but moving over, looks like that's what it's going to be. Also, with the Battle Royale map, as you can see in this picture right here, a lot of people are speculating, and apparently it's rumored to have been confirmed by David Vonderhaar and Treyarch that the map itself, as you can see, is built up from old Call of Duty maps. So if I zoom in to this section right here, this is Turbine from Black Ops 2. That's what a lot of people have been saying. If I zoom into the top left of the photo, what we have here is Hijacked from Black Ops 2. If I zoom into the bottom right, I believe this is Cargo from Black Ops 2. However, I could be wrong. Some people on Reddit have been saying that this section towards the bottom middle of the picture is Raid from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And if you look straight down the middle, I believe that is Launch from Black Ops 1. And apart from that, looks like we're going to be getting a ton of older series Black Ops maps coming together to form this massive Blackout map, Battle Royale map. So let me know what you think. I think it's going to be insane. We're getting old maps into one. We're getting old zombie and campaign characters into one, and also weapons from the whole Black Ops series into one massive environment. And I think this can be an awesome Battle Royale game mode as long as it's not 16 players. If it's 16 players, then that's kind of screwed up. It has to be way more than that for it to actually be fun. And if there's more or less not that many people in the game, it's not going to be too fun. It has to be tense, it has to be exciting, and I think 140 people or 100 players at least would definitely be the way to go. So apart from that, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. More or less, that's kind of the rundown of what you need to know about Black Ops 4 multiplayer. If you have any questions or you want to add to this, let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Drop it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all later. Globe out.